we visited this island for the day. And today's topic is going to be about when you travel and you want to game as well, and you perhaps have only one day that you're staying in the city or 2 days. What is the process? What steps do we personally take right when we step foot on the new city or new island or wherever, new place? And the first thing I just told him before we started recording is to post a note on Instagram. You need to post little notes with the name of the city and the pin, meaning that you are there. Basically, that's if you already have social circles in that area or in that city, if you have been before, maybe somebody replies and you're instantly not alone there. So that's the first tip. That's very easy.
Also, could be done easily, same way, or even better with a story. So immediately when you go to the town,
It's actually like the second step, or it's the same step to post where you are immediately, and don't care if it's not the best video or the best story. You're going to make better stories later, but just post something, a landmark, something that is very recognizable of the city, so that anybody can reply if they are there and if they want. This is just one little small thing you can do. It might not provide anything, you might not get anything out of it, but it's very it doesn't cost time at all.
These are small tips that we're giving you, random,
For
but
example,
can help.
So there, this place, we're going to take a video there, a story there, and immediately post it. And it's our, it's like we're 20 minutes here now. We just parked the car.
You'll be blown away with how much randomness this can bring. Like maybe you see a girl that you haven't spoken for 2 years, and she replies to your story. And by the way, this is if you've been approaching for a while, if you have enough people in your circle. When you visit the city or the island or wherever, you go to London Center, you post a quick story that you are in London. So every girl that is there might like your story, and you might be reminded, oh, I have to text this girl, or she even texts you first. But it's a good small trick.
Also, the new leads, if you're going to get a new Instagram from this city for the next hour that you're here, she will have something to view, like to see. Your story will pop up there, so maybe it's an excuse for her to message you or just a reminder
profile.
that because keep in mind now we're talking about if you're staying only for 12 hours or a day or 2 days.
But even for 5 days, if you go to a place, I highly recommend that you the first moment you arrive, the quicker you post the story and the pin, the better, because you will have maybe someone will reply and you have enough days to talk with them. Now we go to the second tip, which is probably even more important if you're traveling a lot, like if you go to 2 major cities, for example, very often, to create lists of the URL links of the girls that you know and you've approached in each city. So, for example, as we used to travel to like 4 main cities very often, and we've had lists with the Instagram links of the girls that we approached previously or that we knew from
and that
previous
we
years.
never went on a date with, or that we went on a date with, but it led to nowhere. And so basically the warm leads that you already have. On that path here, on this street, usually I do my dates when I visit here. I visited in the past, and at some point we walk and we come here, and here is just the water, and sometimes I'm not sure, maybe I can see fish with my flashlight or something. We play, the girl is here and we play with a flashlight, and then I do it as a joke. We come here and this is super dark because there is no light here. The only lights are from the city from this side, so this is covered, it's all dark, so they don't know if it's water actually or dry, and it's always dry like this. But I try to test them of how much trust and compliance they have in me, and I tell them, step on this, it's not water, but I do it as if I'm trying to trick them, so it's they always get suspicious, and it's a little game that I do on my dates here. And I don't know if I want to connect it with receptiveness or it's just a game that I do. But I definitely remember doing it with a couple of girls here, and then they stepped on it, like they had blind trust in me that it was not water. I just wanted to mention that, to add this.
So, tip number 3 is immediately when you go to the town, you open all the dating apps that you have downloaded on your phone with the amazing pictures that we guided you to take. Immediately you set the correct settings. So,
The distance.
the distance, everything, yeah?
Ideally, you want to set the distance like as close as possible. If it's a densely populated area, you can even set on 2 kilometers or 1 if it's possible. But otherwise, you might need, like here, I think I need 15 kilometers or 20 kilometers to even have enough people populated for me to swipe on, because it's not very popular island.
But it's the crazy tip is this: always when you start, set 1 kilometer, swipe the girls. Then when it's when you see no one, then put 2 kilometers, swipe again, 3 kilometers, swipe again, 4 kilometers, swipe again. So it's that's a crazy tip because you will basically start matching with the girls that are nearby. While if you set it from the beginning to 15 kilometers, then it's
and ideally you want to do, like Tinder gives you 50 free swipes, free likes. So I wouldn't do immediately all of them, all the 50. I would do maybe 25 likes. I would give 25 likes the first 30 minutes that I'm in the town, like quickly, just so my profile is seen as active in the area and it is shown to other users, the girls. And then I might wait like 2 hours, or depends on how much time I have. I will do the rest of the likes up until I can no longer give likes, because I don't have the paid versions. I use the free. So when they liked you, usually they will show up in the first place. So if you spend all your likes in the beginning, maybe you miss those that they liked you, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you
mean. You have 25 left or 10 likes left, even 10 likes, but you keep them for a few hours later, just so your swiping feed populates with the ones that liked you while you're there, and you have more chances with meeting them. Basically, I want you to use all of the likes, but not in one go. I think it's better if you wait a few minutes or a few hours, you swipe again, and then even have a third like swiping session.
Because if a girl...
Of course you can pay and you can boost as well if you don't, but I just don't need it, I don't do it. But of course if you know that you're going somewhere, you can use the passport mode and beforehand have been already swiping on the city that you're going to visit. That's another video. But if you're not paying the likes and the upgraded versions of Tinder, you can use that hack. The key is to do it fast though.
Yeah, immediately when you arrive to the town.
As you arrive, open it so that your location is updated.
And all you need is like a couple of matches sometimes, maybe one match. Maybe in one place you match with 20 girls and no dates happen, and in another city you just match with one girl and you go on a date. So you never know, do it even if it's not too many people or you don't get lots of matches. Number 4, even more important, start approaching immediately, mid-video, because we paused it at one moment to record another thing. I just did the first approach. And
second approach for you.
The second approach for the day, and I closed here as well. And like immediately when you go to the city, start approaching girls, because you will create leads early on. Same way you would do in night game, for example. You create as many leads as possible early on, and then later you will text them. You'll have many options to go on a date, or basically just find one of them and see where the things can go. So these are just 4 tips
for when you visit a new city and you're about to game.
Yeah,
about to go on dates.
Subscribe.
Hey guys, so remember all that bullshit we were talking about, the steps for success, and don't go for PUA trips, for game trips, for approaching trips. It doesn't work. No people here.
This looks
the whole walk now, it's been with not many people.
You know what? We're gonna give you another tip because he wants it. One more tip for you.
Nice, and we have nice lighting here. We are resting. Yes, I forgot earlier. Another thing you can also do is, and even before you arrive in the city, in the town, you can go to the geotag, you can look for the stories that posted a story, a video or a photo with the geotag that you're going, and you can look for hotspots for places that you know, like hotels or beach bars or whatever, or big clubs or beaches, something like that. You can go on that geotag, search for the stories that are currently on, which means the girl is most likely still here. Don't go to the posts, because the posts might be from months ago or a few days and the girl has left. So you can look for the stories that are active right now and reply to the story. Like, basically it's a cold DM method. Even on the map, I'm not sure if you can see it or no, but even on the map like this, it shows up random places, and then you tap them, you check either the stories, or even if you check the recents, like the posts, go to the recents, and then not only check if the post was today or yesterday, but also check their stories to see if they've left or are still in the town. If you see airport or airplane pictures, say goodbye.
Alright guys, I will show you how to do King 68, the great game.
Just standing, basically. Maybe you could use a katana.
I don't think
Footwork.